2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Let's go, Miles.
A gain of 13.
How do you feel about this J.J. trade? I mean, J.J. free agency
over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week?
You know what I'm really pissed off about?
Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush.
I'm really pissed off with
They're really working in sync right now.
Alshon Jeffrey.
Hey, team 6.
From midfield, here's Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz.
Like,
and he'll get it down here to the 43. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's kind of pissing me off. Like, dude, have you seen his stat line? The last, like, oh my gosh, this has been traded. This has been going nuts.
Trying to run with Sanders. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3.
Yeah, I mean, he started off a little too late to get it, but if he would have been like that all year, easily, he probably would have been.
Terrific play. We're down here near the goal line.
Dude,
only one word comes to mind.
Is he leading the league in interceptions yet or no?
Overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
Once again with Sanders. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
That's just kind of pissing me off right there.
This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. Wentz now to throw. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Let's go, baby.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Yellow. 25, check 25, check 25. Yellow, yellow.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be
I don't know how
at the
Mahomes is
28,
faster than
and that is
Avonte
one
Maddox,
first.
but sure.
Up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough.
I sent Avonte Maddox on a blitz, and he kind of clean around Tyron Smith, and he just fucking runs away from him with fucking...
Here's Jackson to return.
Runs away with him with Mahomes. Like Mahomes, I know Mahomes doesn't have 90 speed.
With a return of 7.
I know that's
And
just
the Eagles
fucking
will
shit.
have it taking
What's
over
happening?
1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And Sanders has got it complete. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
I'd be on the mark.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the
But
right
definitely
side on
see Sunday
2nd
for
and
sure.
6. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Wentz now on first down. Catch is made by Arcega-Whiteside. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. It's caught by Aguilar. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Now Wentz will keep it. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Mike 52, Mike 15. Come on. Check 52's the mic. 15, 15. I'm coming.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
To throw, it's Wentz. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
82, 82. Go. Watch the twins.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick, and he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
They'll run with Pollard. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Take it. Hey, color. No. Check that. We want Mike 52 right here.
Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. They were looking for Johnson that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, Hat. Where's 50? Yellow, 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 yellow. 52's the mic. Check. Shift. Watch the shift. Okay.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Gehring. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Another run here with Sanders. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now Wentz. Got his man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. Well, the returns for the Cowboys on Leighton Vander Esch have been pretty good so far. You know, a lot of Cowboy Nation questioned when they took him number 19 overall a season ago instead of Calvin Ridley. But Leighton Vander Esch would get 140 tackles last year, franchise rookie record for Dallas, en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Into the red zone, Wentz. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, Sunday. Finish the game.
Now here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
53, Mike. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go. 53's the Mike.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Watch the pass. Hey, Ford, don't kill.
Wentz going to throw. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Wentz now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. Throwing left side, it's complete. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. We're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Here's Sproles. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. Going for it with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
This is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, and you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he's got room. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. 10. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there for Philly. 68 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll run with Sanders. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, We're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
20. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Bang, bang, bang.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And for the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Elliott puts this one through. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today, but if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
Yellow. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Kill. Come back.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Intended that time for Cooper, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Let's go, defense. Who we got? Hey, 43. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. I got it.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. One final try from Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Here we go. Ready? Check. Watch 54. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous. 81. Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.